Thank you for calling Altru. Operator Nicole. How can I help you?
Hi, good evening, Nicole. Can I get the nurses station for 6th floor, please?
Yeah, just one moment here. Express Nurses Station, this is Laura.
Hey, good evening, Laura.
Good evening.
My name is Mike Jacobs.
Hi, Mike.
Hi. Well, I am the handsome devil. That is the son of the handsome devil you have in 617, Didrik. Boris.
Okay. All right. What can I do for you, Mike?
Well, there's a security protocol for information about him.
Okay.
And the password's supposed to be in place. Nobody asked me before I got to you. But the password's actually January. But
I'm looking at it right now, sir.
Awesome. Well, you're a rock star. But I have a question for you.
Sure.
Who's his nurse for the evening?
Let me take a look here. Give me 1 second, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You can have 2 seconds. They're small.
that would be Sadie.
Sadie. Has Sadie been in there to see my dad this evening?
Yes, I believe so. When they did their rounds earlier.
Okay. Can I talk with Sadie, please?
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna call her. Okay.
You can have a few seconds.
Might be in okay, I'm gonna put you on a brief hold here, Mike, and I'm gonna see if I can locate her.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be waiting. Thank you.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
Here in this part of the country, care looks a little different from other places. Here we care for one another. That's why it's no surprise that the care at Altru is born out of the very same care that keeps this community strong. Because here, patients aren't just patients. They're friends, teachers, and the owners of our favorite restaurants, caring for us while we're caring for you. And at Altru, that will never change.
Altru is committed to providing safe care for all of our patients. Face coverings are required in Altru facilities. Please remember to bring your mask to your appointment. If you have symptoms of COVID-19, please call our screening hotline at 701-780-6358.
Mike, I have Sadie here. I'm going to transfer you now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is Sadie.
Hi, Sadie. I'm Mike Jacobs, Didrik, Boris's son in 617.
Okay.
Please tell me that you were able to get him taken care of.
Yes. Is there something in particular that you wanted taken care of today?
At 5 p.m., he couldn't find his remote to call for help. But I did leave a phone behind for him. He managed to be able to call Mom. Mom called me. I called the hospital at 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Dad said he was itchy all over. He needed a nurse to come in, but he couldn't find the remote. So I called the nurse. I got the nurse's station. I got a woman at the nurse station, 5 p.m. You know, can you please get Mackenzie in there? That was his nurse. Can you get Mackenzie in there to take care of him? He's itchy all over. And she said, no problem. At 6:56, 2 hours later, I called Dad and I said, how are you doing? And he was saying, no one's been in here. I still don't have the remote. And while I was talking to him, Mackenzie was in the background. She came in to check on him because she's about to leave. And he said, I'm itchy, I need the nurse. And she said, well, I'll tell the next nurse because I'm just about to leave. And I said, put her on the phone. 2 hours, Sadie. No remote. No one checked on him. He couldn't call for help, but he managed to make a cell phone call.
Okay.
So,
well, I know right now, so we did rounds at 7 o'clock. I took his vitals and got updates and asked him if he needed anything, and he wanted a bath because, you know, he was complaining about the itching.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple nurse aides helping him get cleaned up right now. He probably just needed to freshen up and needed some lotion on. His skin's kind of dry. People's skin tend to get dry when they're in the hospital anyway.
Well, the cool
he's
AC.
taken care of.
Yeah, the cool AC air and stuff. Yeah, I know. The dry cool.
Yeah. So he's taken care of right now, and I know I had him last night too.
Yeah.
So I've been in. I pop in at least. I pop my head in at least every hour to check on my patients. So
yeah.
He'll be taken care of tonight, and I'll make sure that he's got his remote in the right place. So.
Well, Allie said, because up until before he got to you, gals and guys, he didn't even have the motor function to be able to squeeze the button. And and Allie said, we have a ball that they can pin to his blanket or gown. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then when we went in there today, because today was the first time we actually got to go see him in 617. He had the remote, but his hands are working so much better. And
yeah, he's doing much better. I don't see an issue with his motor capability at this point.
Yeah, it's just
with that. So.
Yeah, it's just that he falls asleep and then the remote disappears and he couldn't reach it, but he did manage to reach the phone. But yeah, so you guys are taking care of him now?
Absolutely. Yeah, I had him last night. I have him again tonight, and yeah, I'll take good care of him.
Sadie, I appreciate it. It's just 2 hours he sat like that before we caught it, and so thank you. It blows. I'm so happy he was able to at least call for help. You know, because a week ago he couldn't, obviously. So I mean, it's unfortunate, but it was great that he was able to say I need help. And. So, yeah, thank you so much. I just wanted to call and touch base and make sure he was getting taken care of. So, because I know you guys get busy with shift change and all. So.
Absolutely, Mike. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, you're my hero. Okay. So. All right. Thanks.
He's in good hands.
All right. Well,
have a good night. Okay. Don't lose any sleep.
Well, speaking of sleep, how's he doing? Is he getting restless? Or is he going to sleep tonight, or do you think he's going to end up being awake?
He slept all right last night, and I'm just giving him a gentle sleep aid tonight, just melatonin. So if he has any, and I'm a huge advocate for sleep, so if he has any issues sleeping, then I'll see what else we can do for him. But just based on last night, he's going to sleep well tonight.
Well, if he ends up wanting to watch TV, you guys have that cowboy channel, that Inspirion or Inspire.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, well, anyway. Yeah.
He's into that. Okay.
Yeah, he's huge into Westerns, and he's really huge into really nice nurses. So.
Good deal. Yeah, I had fun with him last night.
Yeah, there's not a mean bone in his body, and he's actually one of the smartest and quickest-witted people you'll ever meet prior to being injured. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know I could tell this was very out of his norm.
Yeah, he's very into.
And he doesn't like being where he's at, so that's very understandable.
But yeah, he's never going to be mad at you. Nothing he does is hateful. It's all joking. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was teasing him. He was calling me bossy last night.
or like the whole I gotta poke your finger now, and he'll look at you and go, well, how am I going to stop you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All
right.
We
got along just fine.
All right. So you're on till 7-ish. Then.
Correct.
All right. Well, I probably won't catch you, but either way, you are my hero. So, no, that's no.
That's good to hear, Mike.
That's a 100%
Thanks for chatting with me.
no bullshit assessment, ma'am. So, you have a great night. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
All right.
Have a good one.
All right. Bye.
Bye.